Hello guys, welcome to our channel Fun Plus Code. Today we are going to see about what is IDE and IDLE and difference between that. Before getting into the topic, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe to our channel, and if you really like the video, make sure you hit the like button and don't forget to click the notification bell. Then only you will get instant notifications of our future videos. Without making further delay, let's get into the topic. As I said before, we are going to see what is meant by IDE and IDLE. In my previous videos, I was using Python IDLE and Pycharm IDE, right? So now I am going to tell you what are the difference between IDE and IDLE and what is the advantages and disadvantages are there in Python IDE and IDLE, right? Okay, first we are going to see what is an IDLE. IDLE is an acronym and it stands for Integrated Development and Learning Environment, and it is a Python interpreter. We can say IDLE or Python interpreter, and it includes Python shell. It executes single statements, and we can create, modify and execute Python scripts. I'll tell you while I'm explaining examples in Python IDLE, right? Next, we are going to see what is an IDE. IDE is an acronym and it stands for Integrated Development Environment, and it includes compiler, debugger, and it includes easy code completion. Okay. Now we are going to see a real-time example, or we are going to see an example using IDLE and IDE. Okay. Now we are going to see an example using Python IDLE. This is a Python shell. Here you can able to write a code and execute the code line by line. Okay. Now I am going to give a equal to 6. Next I am giving a. It is displaying result as 6. So here you can able to write a code line by line, and you can execute a line by line. After that you will get a result. Next I am going to print a type of a. Type is a function which is used to display a data type of a variable. So a is a variable here, so I am going to display a type of a. Yeah, obviously 6 is an integer, so it is displaying integer. Okay. Here I am giving a line by line code. It is used to display a result. But in Python shell we cannot able to save the code and use it for future purpose. For that you have to create a new file. Let me minimize this. Here you can write the code, create, modify and update your Python program or Python scripts. Here you can write a number of codes. For now I am simply writing these 2 lines. Before running the program, you have to save the program by giving Ctrl S. I am going to save this program in a desktop. Demo 1. Okay, after that you have to run the program by clicking F5 or run module. It will display output in this Python shell. So you have to write a code here and you have to run the program here, but the output will be displayed in this separate screen, that is in Python shell screen. Okay, so here this text editor, this is a text editor and this is the output console. These are 2 different parts. Okay, so you have to write a code here, you have to save the code. After you have modified the code, at every time you have to save the code. Okay, and you have to run the code here and the output will be displayed in this separate screen, that is in Python shell screen. So this is a simple program, and here you can write n number of codes, or you can say Python script, and you can use it for future purpose. So this is a simple example by using Python IDLE. As a beginner you can use this Python IDLE, but I prefer Pycharm because I will say what is the difference in Python IDLE and Python IDE. Okay, next we can see what is meant by a Pycharm IDE. While you are using Python IDLE, you have to write code in one place, that is in this text editor, and after running the code you are getting result in another place, that is in this Python shell. So you will feel difficult, right? For that only we are going for IDE. Okay, now I am going to tell you about Pycharm IDE, right? This is the Pycharm IDE. This is developed by JetBrains. Here we can able to create n number of projects, and we can create n number of files under a single project. Yeah, we can create n number of files under Python IDLE also, but we cannot able to manage those files in Python IDLE. That is the reason why we came for IDE. Okay, so how can we create project? Let me show you. Click on the file, new project. Here it will ask for project name. You have to give project name. I am going to give example 1. Okay, and click on create, but it will take some time to build the environment. Okay, project was created. We can create n number of files under this single project. So now I'm going to create a project. For your understanding, I'm going to create a file. For that, right click here, click on new Python file. because I'm going to write Python file, right? For that, I'm going to give a name as demo1. This is a file which I was created demo1 under example1 project. Okay, example1 is a project name and demo1 is a file which was created under this example1. Here I'm going to show you a simple example. This is a text editor. As I said before, Python consists of a combination of text editor, output console and debugger. Here there is a code completion feature also there. So this is a simple example I'm going to run now. For running the program also, we can have different shortcuts. You can go and click here and click on run, or you can use Alt Shift F10, or you can click here Shift F10, or you can click here also. Now I'm going to run the program by clicking here Alt Shift F10. Yes, demo1. It will ask for which file you are going to run. If you are having 10 files under this project 1, so it will ask for, okay, here are 10 files under this project. Which file you are going to run? So you have to click the file which you are going to run. As of now, I have having only one file, so I'm clicking demo1. Okay, it is displaying result as 1 to 10. I mean 1 to 9. Because I'm giving 10 here, right? So you can run a program by clicking here also. As I said before, IDE is a combination of text editor, compiler and debugger, right? So here you can able to write a program as easy as possible. So this is a text editor and you can get output here. And if you want to run the program, you can run program in 3 different ways. And if you want to upload a project in Git also, you can directly upload it from here. And you can also debug the code by clicking here. Okay. Now I'm going to create one more file under this example1 project for your understanding purpose. For that, right click here, click on new Python file and giving name as demo2. Here I'm going to write a different example. A equal to, this is a list. For example, I'm showing this. You can give here any string, comma. So this is an example for list. As of now, don't bother about this. I'm showing this as an example for autocode completion. Okay. This is a list. Under this list, there are n number of methods are there. So in IDLE, you have to type that methods and all, okay, here. But in IDE, just click on a dot. I want to use methods under a list. Okay, for that, you can simply click Control space. Okay, it will give you a suggestions. This is auto code completion feature in IDE. Cool, right? Okay, here you can use any number of methods you want. Now I'm going to use append method. I'm using this to show you example for auto code completion, right? Now I'm going to run the program. You have to click here only, because if you click here, it will run a demo1 program. But now I want to run a demo2 program, right? So that you have to click here Alt Shift F10. Then only it will run a current program, right? Like it is asking for which program you are going to run. So here you have to select the program. Then here it will automatically change for demo2. Oh no, I didn't use any print statement, so it is displaying blank result. So I am going to print A. So click on run. After changing this file name, you can click here also to run the program, or you can click here also to run the program, right? So click on here. Yeah, it is displaying result like this. As of now, don't bother about the list. I will post video about this later. I want to show you example for autocode completion only. That is why I have used a list, because under list only there are a lot of methods. There are tuples and dictionaries and a lot more are there in Python, but this is a simple example I want to show you guys. Next, there is a text highlighting feature are there in IDE. In demo 1 also, there are for, in, and these numbers are all in different colors, right? Because for, in are all keywords and this is a number. And here also text are in different colors, right? While using Python IDE, you need not to bother about this syntax and all. You can only focus on logical thinking, right? So Python IDE allows us to do that. There are a lot of Python IDEs are available in market. One of the IDEs is Pycharm, but I personally prefer Pycharm. Okay, I like Pycharm more. There are a lot of IDEs are there like PyDev, Jupyter Notebook, and so on. If you have any doubts, and if you people think any other major differences between IDE and IDLE, please let us know in the comment section. Because I'm ending this video here. I will meet you in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.